Hazel, I'm your Aunt Diane in Texas, and we haven't met yet, but I hope to meet you super soon after all this is over. So, your parents tell me that you love books and that you love to read, so I thought that I would read you my absolute favorite book when I was a little girl. And Grandpa Jan's, not your Grandpa Jan's, but his daddy, Grandpa Jan's, my dad used to read me Little Bear's Pancake Party. This book was first published in 1960, just a year after I was born. And as you can tell, I had quite a lot of fun doing my counting, all kinds of things in the front cover, which I don't recommend. So anyway, let's get started. Little Bear's Pancake Party by Janice, pictures by Mariana. Deep in the woods was the house of Little Bear. Spring had just come and it was time for Little Bear to wake up. But Little Bear was still asleep. He didn't want to wake up because he was having such a lovely dream. See his house right there? Little Bear was dreaming of pancakes, great big pancakes sailing through the air. He caught one and was just about to take a big bite when ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling. See him sleeping and dreaming about this big old pancake. The alarm clock woke Little Bear up. He jumped out of bed, terribly hungry, but the pancake was gone. "Why couldn't you wait till I had eaten that pancake?" he asked the clock. He sounded very cross, but the clock only answered, "Tick-tock, time to get up." There's the clock, and there's Little Bear finally getting out of bed. So Little Bear knew that spring had come. He went out and sat on his doorstep, sniffing the fragrant air. The more he sniffed, the hungrier he got. How nice it would be if a pancake would fly into my mouth, he thought, but he knew it wouldn't. So off he went through the forest, singing a little song he had just thought up. "I wish I had a pancake as big as a house, for I am a great big bear, and not a little mouse." There you go. His friend the squirrel heard him and said, "Would you like a nut, Little Bear?" "No, thank you," said Little Bear. His friend the owl heard him and hoo-hooed, "Foolish Little Bear, why do you want a pancake for? A nice juicy mouse, that's the thing to eat." "No, thank you," said Little Bear. There's his friends. His friend the sparrow heard him. Little Bear," she twittered. "Here are some nice sunflower seeds for you." "No, thank you," said Little Bear, and he went on singing. "I wish I had a pancake as big as a church, for I am a great big bear and not a little perch." His friend the monkey heard him and said, "Little Bear, I'll share this delicious banana with you, if you like." "No, thank you," said Little Bear. Little Bear walked on. Soon he came out of the forest. Not far away was a field, and across the field was a tiny village where Little Bear had many friends. He walked across the field singing, "I wish I had a pancake as big as the sea, for I am a great big bear, and not a little flea." See the monkey? Ooh. And there's the flea. The butcher opened his door and said, "Good morning, Little Bear. How would you like a nice tender bone for breakfast?" "No, thank you," said Little Bear as he walked on. "I like pancakes, not bones for breakfast." The grocer was standing at his door listening to Little Bear. "Little Bear," he called, "did you say you like pancakes? Here, try these." And he gave Little Bear a large box. "Here you are, lots and lots of pancakes. More than you can eat." "Oh, thank you," said Little Bear joyfully. "Now I can have a pancake party." So Little Bear invited his friends, the monkey, the sparrow, the owl, and the squirrel to come to a pancake party at his house. Then he hurried home to set the table. In the middle of the table, he put the box the grocer had given him. When his friends arrived, they looked surprised. "Where are the pancakes?" they asked. "Right here in this box," Little Bear told them happily. They all sat down, tied their napkins under their chins, and waited for the pancakes. "Everybody ready?" asked Little Bear. Ooh, they're so excited to get the pancakes. He put his paw inside the box, then pulled it out, looking puzzled. There were no pancakes, and his paw was covered with something white. "That's not pancakes," the sparrow twittered. "What is it?" asked the owl. Little Bear didn't know. He looked hard at the box. He smelled it, he shook it, he listened to it, and he tasted it. Ugh, it's not going to be good. He looked more puzzled than ever. The grocer said it was pancakes, he told them. He was ready to cry. Then a tiny voice from the doorway said, "Read it, Little Bear. Read what it says on the box." It was Squeaky the Mouse. "Read?" asked Little Bear. "What's that?" He looked around at his friends. They shook their heads. No one knew. But Squeaky, who lived in a house with people, knew all about it. To read is to listen with your eyes instead of your ears. If you like, I will read what it says. But Squeaky was afraid to come in until the owl said she was perfectly safe. Everyone, even the owl, looked at Squeaky with respect. Squeaky got up on the table and read the directions on the box. Mix 2 eggs, 3 cups of milk, 1/3 cup butter, and pour in all the flour. Mix everything together and cook on a hot griddle. Serve with lots and lots of butter and lots of maple syrup, added Little Bear, who knew all about that part of it. Now I'll read it again slowly, said Squeaky. And while she was reading, the squirrel broke the eggs, the owl poured the milk, the sparrow brought the butter, and the monkey poured the flour. Little Bear mixed it all up and baked the cakes on the griddle. Then they sat down to eat. "My," said the squirrel, "that's better than nuts." "That's better than mice," said the owl. "And better than seeds," said the sparrow. "Even better than bananas," said the monkey. "And even better than cheese," said Squeaky the Mouse. Little Bear didn't say anything. He was too busy gulping down his pancakes. When there was no more room left, he looked around, and there were still lots and lots of pancakes on his friends' plates. Little Bear had such a hungry look on his face that his friends started to laugh. "Here, Little Bear," they said, "we aren't as big as you are. We can't eat anymore. Have the rest of our pancakes." And that's exactly what Little Bear did. He ate and ate and ate. When there wasn't even a single crumb left, he patted his tummy and began to sing. "I couldn't eat another pancake even if I tried, unless I grew another tummy on my other side." The end. Well, Hazel, I love you, and I hope you like the book, Little Bear's Pancake Party. It's a classic. Not sure if you can find it, but maybe I'll bring it with me when we get to visit in person and hug each other and say hello and tell your parents hi. Love you. Take care. If I can figure this